All right, good day, guys. Welcome to the strategic day trader. I will start right now without wasting much time. Okay, so um, first, let us start with a recap. What has actually happened in the past, then we move straight to what will happen to Bitcoin in the future. So you follow me along as we use the strategic day trader analysis to dismantle the chart. For those that are just joining us, this is the strategic day trader. The analysis we use there is very simple. For those that have been following us, you would have seen the powerful strategy that have been earning you income. So you will be opportune to learn how to use the strategic day trader analysis to dismantle any chart, be it crypto or forex. Okay, the analysis is very easy, very simple for everyone to understand. It is not difficult. I have used a lot of time, a lot of years in finding a solution to this to price direction. And with this analysis, you can easily find the direction of price without sweating. Okay, you can find the direction of price without sweating at all. Now, one very important point that I usually give is that if price does not give you the structure that you want according to the strategic day trader analysis, don't bother to trade. It is as simple as that. Don't bother to trade. You don't have to force yourself to trade. Simple. Okay, so now we'll get straight to it. Now, from the last video, from the last tutorial that we did, last live class, I think price was somewhere, if I can recall, okay, maybe price was somewhere around here, somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around there. So now let's just give a recap how price was able to get to all these places. Okay, so let's just quickly do the recap. Okay, so now, based on the strategic day trader analysis, what are we looking for? What are we looking for? The basic important point there is that it is the takeout of stops. Okay, the takeout of stops. Now, what do I mean by those stops? It's a point where you have price rejection. Now, when you are now having so many points in nearly on a particular spot, okay, that area will be a very important point for us. Okay, so for instance, look at this, especially when there is symmetry. Okay, look at this place. Can you see? Very important for us. Okay, very important for us. Now this is another, but when you look at the structure that we have here, it's different from the structure we have here. Okay, so now what happened? Let's look at how they cleared this aspect. How did they clear this aspect? Okay, now there is a reason why price got to this point, and there is also a reason why price get to this point. I've explained, even including this point and this point. I've explained in the last tutorial video. Go ahead and watch it. You understand the reason why price got to this point, this point, this point, and this point. Okay. So, but I just want to quickly use this aspect to give you a recap of the analysis. Okay. Now look at what has happened there. You have stops here. Okay. So you have stops here. Okay. All right. Around this area. Okay. You can see the stops. Now you have another formation of stops around this area. These are formation of stops here. Okay. Now this is another formation of stops. Okay. Now the reason why price was able to get to this point, there is, in time past, there is a rejection of price around this line. In time past, I will not be able to go back in time past right now to show you. Okay, I've done that in the last video. All right, now that rejection area is very important for us. Okay, so you will have placed an horizontal line at that area. Okay, now very important, we don't use indicators in this analysis. Okay, no indicators. The only thing we use for our analysis is horizontal lines. That is how simple the strategy is. Okay, all right. So now this point, this line is a rejection area for us, and we know it is very important to us. Okay, so we will be expecting that price will be rejected around this area. Okay, so now I want to give you some other reasons why all this actually happened. Now look at this area. They created another area here. Now this area of stops where price was being rejected, when price got to this place, rejected, got price rejected. So we have a symmetry here, okay, of rejection. Okay, now immediately they are taking out this particular stop. You should be rest assured that it is going to affect this ones too, and that's the reason why they were able to, this particular candle was able to get to this point to take out these stops. Okay, to take out these stops and at the same time be rejected by this important area. Okay, important area. In time past, this line is a very important point for us, so we expect a rejection at that point. Okay, now we had the rejection. Okay, after the rejection we had another structure created for us. Now this structure that is created for us is not as symmetric as we want, but you have it like this. Okay, can you see why this top, you can regard this top like this, somewhat like this. This is symmetry here, eh? So you extend it, you have this. Okay, you have this. Now what happened? Why is it that immediately price got to this point, immediately price broke this point, this area here, you expect price to have been rejected downwards to come and take out this? But what happened? The reason why price is not reject to take out this bottom was because there are still another bunch of stops in this area. Look at them. Can you see? Can you see the mathematics? You can see the psychology. There are a bunch of stops in this area. Okay, and in fact, even when this stops, there's another thing that is also important, is that they like taking out stops more clearly, although this has taken it out clearly, but sometimes it may be more clearly than this. Now this area, okay, this area was taken out. Immediately after taking out this area, they want to also take out this area. Now in time past again, this area this area, this point here is also an important point. I've explained this in the last video. We saw it. Let me show you. Okay, let me show you so that it won't look like I'd like us to change this. Okay, you can see it there. You can see it. You can see it. Okay, now not clear enough on 4 hours chart. Let me change the color, so I put it on 1 hour's chart. See how clear it is. Let's change it to blue. Okay, now let's switch to 1 hour. I think so. All right, I hope I'm not too fast. We have to go in time past. Okay, all right, you can see the reason why price was trying to get to that point. Okay, okay, good. Look at what price did here. Look at 2 stops here, 1 2. Okay, now they were able to take it out. They were able to take this stop out and also this one out. Okay, they were able to take the 2 out. This was in time past, very in far time. Okay, if we can look the date, that was this area was June 13. That was June 13. Okay, June 13. Okay, sorry, in time past, this one, that's June 13th, still June 13, June 13. Okay, all right, so as far back as June 13, they were able to take out these stops. Okay, so if you go, you can see now this is where we are. I want to show you some things. This is where we are. This one, okay, you can see to take out this, they have to take out all this one more clearly, which this did. Okay, now if you still go back very well, you will also notice that there is still 1 or 2 stops at that area based on the 1 hour chart. Based on the 1 hour chart. I'm not supposed to be doing this because I've treated this in the last tutorial. Okay, let's place a line on it and we give it another color. Okay, let's give it this. Okay, let's give it yellow. Okay, all right. Okay, so you can see this. Now let's go back in time past. I want to show you something again so that you can see how they operate. You can see. Can you see how perfect they are? Very perfect. This is perfect. Can you see how perfect they are? You can see how perfect price is. Bitcoin price is perfect. Now, in some other cryptos too, some of them are trying in terms of this perfectness of price rejection and so on. Okay, but I think Bitcoin has done a very good job. Okay, Bitcoin has done a very good job in ensuring the perfectness in the movement of price. You can see how perfect it is. Okay, so now how did they get here? We already knew in time past that we still had some stops to be cleared in those areas. Okay, so they were clearing it in gradual steps. Okay, all right, so now as they were clearing it, they were creating structures for themselves. Look at structures here. This is another structure. You can see this bunch of stops. Okay, you can see this bunch of stops almost symmetrical. Okay, this bunch of stops. So they have to also take them out. Okay, now they also created downwards. Okay, I've explained this area to you before, that they created all these ones had to be taken out using this. Okay, so after taking this out, they needed to take all these ones out because there is still some stops in time past to be taken out there. Okay, so they created a very well aligned structure for it, for price to be able to take it out. And you will know how to get your entry. Okay, for instance, in this area now, at this point where you have because you are using the 1 hour chart, so you fine-tune it, you fine-tune, let's go to where we have the vertical line. I'm sorry, I didn't get it. Okay, so it's this area. You see, once you understand the strategy, okay, once you understand the strategy, you will be independent. And that's what I want for everyone. I want you to be independent. Okay, I want you to be independent. All right, so now looking at it, since you have used 1 hour chart to determine your strategy, to determine the strategy, okay, so you just use 15 minutes time frame to fine-tune your entry points. So how do you get your entry points? From my checklist, please watch the, I'll show you. Go ahead to my channel, I'll show you where it is. Okay, let's just I'll show you where it is on my channel, where you can find my checklist video. And I also highlighted my checklists in many of my other videos, many of my other tutorial videos. Look at, you have what? You have a pin bar. This is an inside bar. Okay, an inside bar. Halfway through into the inside bar is first entry point. Okay, if you missed this entry point here, then you have a pin bar halfway into the pin bar. This candle moved halfway into this pin bar. That is another entry point. Okay, you can see they gave you first entry point, second entry point. Okay, now third entry point was not available. Okay, was not available. Okay, let's say it's even available because this candle also engulfed this one. Okay, this particular candle engulfed this, so this will be the third. So this is inside bar, first entry point. Okay, that's halfway into this inside bar, that's the first entry point. A pin bar halfway of this candle goes halfway to this pin bar, that is second entry point. This bullish engulfing candle engulfed this particular candle, so halfway into this candle gave us halfway into this candle, it moved even more than halfway, so that is third entry point. So if you have missed the first, second, third, you should not miss the third entry point. Okay, so then you have to drive up. Okay, all right, and it is not ended there. All right, so from this you can also see that we have some stops in this area. Okay, apart from these ones here that were cleared, so cleared up to this point. Then you have the rejection. Look at the rejection, look at the candle, pin bar. After the clearing of this particular stop, the pin bar that drove the price downwards. Okay, so you can see this is how you continue to monitor price movements. Okay, so overall, so what happened? overall what happened? Overall what happened? Let me, okay, so overall price had to clear all these points, okay, to get to this rejection area. So after that, you have your pin bar, inverted pin bar 1, inverted pin bar 2, okay, inverted pin bar 3, okay, bearish engulfing candle 4, okay, and so on. This is another bearish engulfing candle 5, another one 6. So you have them all there to give you analysis of price going downwards. So after declaring of all these stops. All right, so now that's the analysis. Now after declaring of all these stops, look at the bottom. This bottom too have to be cleared. This bottom have to be cleared, okay. So let me remove all the drawings. All right, so that can be neat. All right, you can see how clear it is. Immediately all these stops are taken out. You expect that all these also have to be taken out, okay. So you have the drive down, okay, to take out all this. All right, so you see they created more structures here. They created structures here. Which one have to be taken out first? The top was taken out first, then followed by the bottom. You can see take out of the top, then take out of the bottom. All right, so this was how price has been carrying out its movement. It is as simple as that, okay. Now the next thing is that we have to start watching out. Where else can price get to? Now this is another area that we have to watch out for. This area and this area, okay. So we need to watch out for those two areas. So naturally all you need to do is just to place an horizontal line there. Oh, sorry. Okay, so let's just place an horizontal line so that can be neat. You can see here we have, I want to show you clearly. Look at, if you want to be very specific, you are going to place one here, okay, and another one here. Okay, in fact it's supposed to be 3 because this one, this candle is lower than this candle. So but just let's make it an overall, okay. So which makes this area strong, and that is the reason why when you check, this area became very strong when you look at what has happened, okay. Look at when price got to this area. Let's see what has been happening. What happened when price got to this area? What happened? Price costs two things. Price costs two things. First, formation of stops, bunch of stops that needed to be taken out. This area needs to be taken out. Where this line is needed to be taken out, okay. Now they now created more stops again before this, which clearly shows that price we want to take these ones out and at the same time this one, okay. So what do I call this area? This movement was expected to take this one out, but unfortunately they missed it, and that is what I called a miss. Okay, we call it what? A miss. So we have a miss here, okay, because they missed the breaking of this line. So, and once you have a miss, you have a higher probability of a retracement, and that is why we had this retracement. Okay, now how was price able to get to this point? Very easy. You can use different ways to get that. Now, what did they do? They created a structure here. They created a structure, and that's the reason why I said always wait for the structure. Don't be in a haste. Price will always give you the exact point to enter, okay, whether to buy or to sell. Okay, now already you know that there's a miss here. They stopped at this area. Now they first stopped here, they later came back, caused a pin bars here. Okay, because of this formation here, they took this out. Okay, came here, formed two pin bars here. Okay, which gives you an opportunity. Okay, we are going to go up, but unfortunately this second pin bar did not give you an halfway through, which made price spied up and rushed down backward, back down, creating stops here. Okay, created stops here, which were taken out clearly using this. Okay, now forming this inside bar. Okay, inside bar, and halfway through into the inside bar gives you this upward move to clear these ones here. And immediately after the clearing of these ones, they formed another bunch of another bunch of what? Inverted pin bars, telling you that they want to drive the price downwards. Okay, after driving the price downward, okay, these stops here were not taken out by this. They were not taken out. Look at, we still had these two. We are not taken out completely, still giving you an hope for this another miss again. Okay, this particular candle created another miss for this one, so which will also give you another retracement. Okay, so now overall we have seen that we already have a miss here in this area. So, and this area to have been created like this. Okay, so if they want to take out this whole area now, okay, you know, this particular three candles, 1 2 3, these three inverted pin bars have taken out this area, but now immediately after taking out this area, they formed another area of stops, so which eventually will make them to take out everything altogether. And if they are going to take out everything altogether, they will also consider some other stops along the line, so which is this. Okay, because we have 1 2 3 4 stops here, and this you also have 1 2 3, okay, stops here. Okay, and finally where I want to place my last profit target is here. Okay, that is the safest place for me to place my last profit target, where we have a rejection. Price wanted to come down, but price was rejected upward. Okay, so this area will be, so this area I'll be looking out for reaction of rejection. Okay, price rejection in this area. Now we already know that these are also a bunch of stops. These are also a bunch of stops. Okay, these are also a bunch of stops being created. Okay, but for this movement here, my last take profit will be here. Okay, so once I see any price action around this area, it will give me signal for a downward move. Okay, because a whole lot of stops have been taken out. all these ones, all these ones, all these ones, okay, and later stop there. And in fact, this was also taken out. Let me remove all drawings so that we can see it clearly. Place an horizontal line. This particular was taken out. Look at, even though it is tiny, but it was taken out. Price is price. This price, this particular price is higher than this, so it was taken out. So anybody placing their stop loss around this area were already taken out. Okay, so and after that, what do you have? You have an inverted pin bar. Gives you clear understanding, clear signal that price can drive down. So you look for halfway into this pin bar. This gave you halfway. That's first entry point. This another doji here. Okay, halfway into this doji again gives you another entry point. Then you have this pin bar again. Okay, inverted pin bar, and price was driven down. All right, so now you know the ultimate aim is that price needed. Now in the process, look at, they're already creating another bunch of stocks in this area in the process. Okay, so that's the structure, and they are what? In symmetry. Okay, so that's the structure, very simple, and you will be seeing it how it is being done. You can see how clear it is. You can see how clear it is. So this is very simple. Okay, now I told you they have already created structures there. Okay, now our ultimate aim is to actually clear this line here. We have two lines here. One, to make it stronger. Okay, so okay, now this area here, this another area here. So after driving the price downwards, okay, after driving the price downwards, they were still not able to take out these ones, still causing more miss. Now look at what they did. Look at what they did. I want to show you. Look at what they did. Now there are two ways to this according to the structure. On a normal day, we already know, okay, that they needed to take these ones out. Okay, but they got there, they formed a miss. Okay, so they will retrace. Now that retracement gave them the formation of these structures. Okay, so what they did was to take out these structures before coming back down to take out this. Okay, so they themselves created the structure. Price itself created the structure, took them out, and later come back to take these ones out. Very simple. Okay, so now they could have as well taken out this this aspect here, this area. Okay, the bottom, probably taking out this one, then including this line here. Okay, then push up to come and take out this. So either way, either they first take this bottom out and this line, then push towards the upside. And in this case, if they have to do that, there is high probability that they may, if they have initially taken out this particular area, including this area, there is high probability that they may want to continue going up to come and take out all these ones here. Sorry, all this area. Okay, but they knew what they were doing, so they created this structure, took them out in order to drive price downwards. Okay, okay, there is a reason for that. but I will not want to touch that now. Why they still needed to continue to drive price down was apart from the fact that this particular area needed to be cleared. Okay, because that is the is one of the main source that actually pull the price down. Okay, is one of the main source that pull the price down, just like this source here. Okay, you can see the source here. Okay, so they have formed a structure here and they needed to take it out. Okay, so they came, they created a miss, retraced, and took it out. You can see it. Very simple. So this aspect here is very important. This aspect here is also very important. So they needed to take it out. But what they needed to do was to create a miss, retrace, then take it out. And that's what they have done. So let's move forward. So I've been able to explain what they have done. So finally, after taking out the structure here that they have created all together, they finally came back to take out all this. You can see they also created another symmetry, which will give you higher probability that they are also likely to take it out. So very simple. Look at, they created the structure here. You can see the structure. And in the symmetry, okay, you place your horizontal line, you will see it clearly. You can see stops, miss, trace, miss, second miss, retrace, took them out. Simple. So that's the analysis. I've given you the analysis all for free. Okay, so please try and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel so that anytime I am live like this, you will be notified. Once you click on the subscribe button, just also click on the notification bell. Okay, the notification bell will always alert you once I am live, because most of the time I may go live at any time and you may not be aware of that. So click on the notification button so that you can always get live feedback from me. And with time, I will be engaging everyone in live trading. I'll be carrying out live trading on this channel. Okay, with time, I'll be giving out live trading on this channel so that you can follow me along as I trade. You can trade along with me and make some income. Okay, so now look at, after taking out this structure, okay, what did they do? Because they take out of this structure, this particular area. Okay, look at what they did. It should be glaring if price will change direction. Okay, normally price is still expected to go down. Okay, price is expected to go down, but look at what they did. They changed direction. Okay, immediately after the takeout of stocks. Why did they change the direction? Because this area, you see, immediately after taking out this area, let me delete this. Immediately after taking out this area, it created more area for them, and this is how it happened. Look at this area became much important for them too. So alongside all these areas, so we are now going to regard all these areas as one. Can you see that? So we will be regarding all these areas as one. Naturally, where price was going up, one of the safest place to stop. One of the safest place to stop is somewhere around either here either here on based on the 15-minute chart. You can stop around there. If you switch down to probably maybe 5-minute chart, you can see where else you can have a stop. Okay, but on the 15-minute chart, this is the least point that you expect to stop. All right, so now, so this created an area of stops for them, which they needed to also take out. So, and that's the reason why you will start looking for your reversal signal after the takeout of stops, after the takeout of all this bunch of stops. Okay, after the takeout of excuse me, all this bunch of stops. Okay, let's see. So what do we have? We just have an inside bar halfway through into the inside bar 1. You have a doji halfway into the doji 2. Okay, then price fell to take out this area here. Okay, then you have an engulfing candle halfway into the engulfing candle. Okay, you have another doji here halfway into the doji. The price shoots up. So you have so many entry points around this area that can give you an opportunity to buy, and price goes up. Okay, so now let's see where price had a stop. Let's see where price had a stop. See, they are creating so many stops again in this area. Okay, look at what they did. You can see the creation of stops. Look at creation of stops. They took them out, they rally up. Okay, now they were able to break our least safest place to place our take profit. They were able to break it. So where else? This is another area. This line here, this point, this stop. Let's see. Okay, so this stop too was taken out. Now this stop also coincided with the what do you call it, confluence. Okay, you have confluence here, confluence. Okay, this is a miss. Then this also confluence are areas in time past where price has been rejected. So in time past, price was rejected there, price was rejected there, price was rejected there. Okay, so which makes this particular area very strong. Okay, so and that is what has been driving the price downward. So let's see where price is. Okay, so we're able to drive price downwards. Okay, you can see the movement very strong. This area is very strong because of this confluence. Okay, because of this confluence, that area is very strong, just like what has happened here too. Yeah, this here, let's see where it stopped. You can see all these areas are price rejection areas. Okay, price rejection areas, so making this area very strong. Okay, making this point very strong. So for my checklist, go through my other videos. Okay, I'll show you my other videos. That is okay, my channel. Okay, this was where I actually this video, my secrets forex or crypto trading strategy with 95%. Okay, so this was where I shared my strategy. Okay, so you can go through it. All right, so now so now where are we and what do we expect? What has actually happened and what are we still expecting. Okay, now from what is there, you can see the rally down. Okay, you can see the rally down. So I'm going to explain to you using all most some time frames, maybe 15-minute charts, 1 hour charts, and others, to explain the movement. Now 15-minute charts, we show you clearly where you have structures. Okay, so to to some traders, you will say that 15-minute chart is a lot of noise. Okay, yeah, but that is where the structure is. The structure that will actually determine where next price will actually go to. It determines even what will happen to the 4 hours chart. Okay, but the 4 hours chart overall has a higher influence. It is the 4 hours chart that actually creates, you see, these charts, they are like it's like they create I'm looking for the simplest way to explain it. As 15-minute chart is creating structures to give the 4 hours price direction. Same way, the 4 hours, the daily chart and others are also creating the structure to give the 15-minute chart what to do. Okay, how to create the structures for them to move. Okay, so they are interwoven, they go along with each other. Okay, so if you want to have like an overall view, you can start using the 4 hours daily chart and other bigger time frame, okay, higher time frames, to determine an overall price direction. Okay, but that overall price direction, those structures will be created right from the 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart, and so on like that. Okay, 1 hour chart and so on. So look at what has happened there. Okay, based on the 15-minute charts here, the 15-minute, using the 15-minute chart, you may want to zoom in closer. Okay, you may not want to consider some other points. Okay, you may not want to consider some other points. Look at now. So if I want to consider the immediate points happening to the 15-minute chart, where do you see the structure? Here and here, 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 here. Simple, very easy to spot. Okay, very simple to spot. Okay, they created a structure here. Look at what they created here. They created a structure here. Okay, they needed to take this structure out. They took it out, created more structures again, created at the top, took the top out, then came to take the bottom out. Okay, first take the bottom out, sorry, took the bottom out using this pin bar, then drove the price up to take these ones out, then coming back down because they needed to take this. In the process of coming down, they needed to fulfill their journey. Okay, so this particular candle, this candle stopped here, stopped here. You can see stopped here, and that stopping, this is it, that stop, this stop did not clear these stops. It didn't clear these stops here. Look at, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. These are very powerful stops here, so they needed to take it out. So immediately price went up. It is an opportunity for those that want to sell. Okay, it's an opportunity for those that want to sell. Look at immediately, because this one did not take these ones out, so any buy up is an opportunity to sell. Any buy up is an opportunity to sell, and that was the reason why you can see this huge bearish candle. to quickly swallow up all the buyers. Okay, so right there they are formed more structures using this and this to form a double bottom structure. They like double bottoms, triple bottoms. They like them so much because that is where the money is. When you see double bottom, triple bottoms, that's where the money is. So they will create those structures for people to fall into those traps and swallow them up. Okay, so that's what they did. So they did that, created more structures for themselves, which is here. Look at, created more structures for themselves. Okay, so you have stop here. Okay, this is one stop here. Look at, and this here. Okay, so they took them out. Okay, formed the structure here, took them out. Okay, now in the process they have created some structures here too. All these structures gives you hope that price is coming back to take them, and that is the reason why I always emphasize that, in fact, possibly even this year there is high probability that we can still get to $37,000 for Bitcoin, because we have a structure here that is still pending for Bitcoin to come and take. Okay, so there is hope. There is hope for the HODLs. Okay, and there is also hope for the buyers. The price will still later. So this kind of structure gives hope to buyers, and that's the reason why buyers, once price is falling, buyers are always there to buy it up, because they know that there is hope for price to still shoot up because of this structure that is yet to be taken out. We have a lot of structure, that this particular structure, then we have, look at, we have very bounty. Look at bounty of structures, you can see. But I'm clearly sure that this year we are going to clear this area. Okay, we are going to clear this area. Okay, so, and possibly even after the clearing of this area, more structures can be created to take out all these structures here. Okay, because these are bunch of stuff that needed to be taken out. So now let's continue from where we are stopped. Let's continue from where we are stopped. All right, so now what has happened? I was still using the 15 minutes chart to explain what has actually transpired. All right, so now they created structures here, and they created another structure here. Okay, so they are taking them out gradually. Okay, so now what will happen? What is expected to happen? Price is very dynamic. Okay, so at this point, because of this movement, this great movement, you will know already that there will be some buyers coming in. Why? Because a lot of stops have been taken out. All this bunch of stops here were taken out, including this area. Can you see this area? All these stops were taken out. Very important areas like that. Okay, very important areas, including this area. So these are very important areas. They were all taken out. Even this was taken out. This was taken out. Nice. So using an horizontal line, you see where it stopped. So you can see the mass of stops that were taken out. That alone will give you guarantee of price buying up. Okay, So based on all these stops that are being taken out, you are likely to have a buy up. And normally it gets to some area where you expect like if you have been selling, where should be your safest point to exit? My safest point to exit is somewhere around there. Okay, yeah, where we have confluence. Okay, so this area is my safest place, and that area is also the safest place for me to start looking for a reversal. So whatever I see around this area will give me an opportunity to buy, and that is what happened. So we have a pin bar here. You have an halfway through into the pin bar, clearly gives you an opportunity to buy. If you have missed this buy, they give you another one here with this doji bearish engulfing candle, okay, and this pin bar, okay, the buy up. Okay, now where do you expect this buy up to last? Naturally, look at this area is an area of rejection. Price was rejected, and that's why price is being rejected in this area. Okay, so you already know that even if you are buying up, you will know where your take profits will be. Okay, you will know where your take profits can be. So now this area is rejection area, confluence, rejection area. Okay, so you have a rejection here. Now, how long can this rejection carry you? Naturally, we also understand that why did price stop in this area and where is price actually going. Okay, so based on 15 minutes chart, we have seen what you could have done to make some money. Okay, so you have to move further to get more clarity by going to the 1 hour chart or the 4 hour chart to get a more overall signal. Okay, although you can still use the 15-minute chart to get some other points that you want which are clear. For instance, this area, we have a point here, you have a point here. Okay, we have a miss here, and that miss has been cleared by this. Okay, so creating another miss here, we have a miss. That miss created the retracement. Okay, I told you miss created the retracement. So after the retracement, what do you expect? So how long can this retracement go? Now that's what I want to first define. The first is that you will have a rejection in this area which could cause price to be rejected. Okay, one. Two is that we still have some stops in this area. Okay, so this area can be your take profit 2, this area can be your take profit 3. Okay, so if price will get to this area and clear all these stops here, just ensure you start looking for your what do you call it, price action candles. Okay, price action candles, or you also look for confluence areas where you expect price to get to, like this area, okay, can you see this area? This area is an area of confluence, price rejection. Yeah, okay, price rejection in this area too. Okay, yeah, price rejection in this area, price rejection in this area. So this area seems to be a very strong area for price rejection. So there's probability that price can shoot up to this extent here, okay, and drive downwards. Okay, and drive downwards. Why will price drive downwards? Why not continue to go up? Okay, there are reasons for that. The reasons for that is we have here, okay, I want us to change the colors. Okay, All right, now so we have stops in this place to give you what we call a double bottom. All right, which needed to be cleared. Here now making it a triple bottom. A miss was here giving us retracement, so we assume now this whole area 1 2 3. So this area are areas that needed to be considered to be cleared. All right, so and if it is going to be cleared, there is also possibility of clearing this one. Why why because this area is an area of stop, a strong area of stop, is a strong area. I want to show you how strong it is so that you can, okay, let's first put this line here. They have made this place stronger too. 1 2 3. Okay, all right, but that is not where we are going. So this area I want us to see, that's the reason why price has been rejected in this area here, is because this particular area was strong enough to reject price. So you have one here and you have two. Okay, so this, all right, so making it stronger. All right, let me see. So you have, when price tries to get to this point, you have a miss, double miss. Okay, price went up, came back down, still created a miss after clearing this one, missed this one, and this one. Okay, so price is likely to go up, stretch up, then clear it. So this is what I expect. So I still expect this one to break this aspect here, to clear these ones and clear these ones, and after that probably stop at a conference area here, okay. It could surpass that area, but because of the stores that are there, because of the stores that are here, so it could surpass it a little and probably maybe get to this point here. Let's see if we can have a conference around that area, around this area. We have at all. Okay, we have change the color. Okay, so we have two. We also have, so making it, in fact making it perfect, 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, so this area too is also very important. So either this, let's change this one to yellow. So either this yellow line or this red line. So either of these points here, I will expect price to get to this area and I will start looking for my price action reversal candles to sell. Okay, so this area are my areas to sell. Okay, so that is the future when you look at it from the 15 minutes chart. Okay, from the 1 hour chart, okay, it's still clear. Now from the 1 hour chart, this area is showing as being susceptible. Okay, this area is showing as being susceptible to a takeout. So if we could have this price drive towards this area, we could also have a price crash, taking out this area of stops. Okay, so based on the 1 hour, where will be our safest point to get out? Let's let's look for a confluence area. Excuse. Okay, now coming. So where's our safest place? All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because all this can still, all this area too are susceptible to take out. All this area. Okay. So you can continue to have take profits 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on like that. So all these areas too are susceptible. So we will just, you could say take profit 1 could be somewhere around there. Okay, or take profit 2. Okay, this should be a take profit 1, this area here. Somewhere around here. Take profit 1 could be around there. Take profit 2, yeah. Take profit 3, yeah. Take profit 4 because of this area. Take profit 3. So take profit 4 could be around here. Yeah, yeah. Take profit 5 around here. Take profit 6, yeah. Take out of these ones, okay? So that is how I'll place my take profit. The last point will be somewhere around there, because here they also want to cause a miss for this double bottom. Okay, we have a very strong bottom here. So here we are going to be expecting a lot of structures around this area here. Okay, we're going to be expecting a lot of structure because of this double bottom. Yeah, this bottom could also send price up. Okay, could send price up. So just look for price reactions. We expect a miss, then we have a retracement, then the price crash down. Okay, so but anything can happen. Anything can happen. If price does not get to this point, just wait for the structure to happen. You always see the structure. Once you understand the strategy, always just wait for the structure. That is all. You always see the best points to place your entry. Okay, so you can see based on the 1 hour chart, look at what has happened. Based on the 1 hour chart, it gave us a clear entry. Okay, after the takeout of all these stops, okay, including this one, which is the last part. Okay, you can see after the takeout of all these stops, very important, very important, we have a pin bar. Okay, halfway through, we have 2 times halfway through, you have a doji, you have 2 dojis. Okay, 3 dojis, 4, and all of them met their halfway through. Okay, then they push up. So you have up to about 4 chances of gaining an entry into this price. So it is very easy. You will always see the opportunities. Very easy. You always see the opportunities. Like I said, I will have placed my own last take profit around this area where you have price rejections, and price clearly got there, gave me a pin bar, gave me an halfway through, price moves up. Okay, so then I'll expect a sell again. Okay, so I'll look for the structure, go to the 15-minute chart. The 1 hour chart may not give you that structure, okay, that opportunity. So go to the 15-minute chart, find the opportunity, then sell the market. Okay, so that is based on the 1 hour chart. Also looking at it from the 4 hours chart. So what has happened? What has happened? So like I was saying, so that you don't miss out on any of the trades, okay? Because if you see the way price has been going on, look at this based on 4 hours chart. You can see the structure that needed to be taken out. So they have created a structure that will also be taken out. Like I told you in time past, I told you that based on this crash here, they might not be able to drive price upward immediately. Okay, they might not be able to drive price upward immediately, so they will continue to create structures along the way to drive price up. Okay, so these are the structures they are already creating them. So these structures will pull price that is down upward. Okay, so these structures that are being created gives us hope, okay, for the HODLs, gives the HODLs hope that if price should fall, price will also is likely to go up. So in this case, as a trader, what I will expecting is, because of these structures that is here, okay, I may expect price to crash down, take out these stops, then shoot up, okay, to take out all these ones. Okay, so I may expect that to happen. Okay, price should take out all these stops here, then take out all these ones to go up. Or if they don't have enough liquidity to go up, they may want to crash the price down further because of these stops here and this bunch of stops here. Okay, so these bunch of stops that are here are headaches for the HODLs. It gives us the probability of price crashing down. You can see it clearly. Gives us probability of price crashing down. You can see the stops. You can see the stops. Okay, you can see them. So, but if price will actually go there, you will always see it. It is always glaring. Okay, so now this area is susceptible based on the 4 hours chart. Okay, and price can come, clear it, clear these ones here, and shoot up to take out all these ones. It is possible. Okay, instead of coming back down to take out all these ones. So anything is possible. So all you need to do is to set your trades in bits. Okay, so like the 15-minute chart, like as we have used the 15-minute chart, you can continue to trail your profits, continue to trail it. Okay, and once it gets to the selling point, you close your trades or still continue to trade your profits until you are stopped out. Okay, until you are stopped out, then you look for a sell option of price action to sell the price down. Okay, so you always see the opportunities. It is going to be clear. The structures are there already. They have created the structures there already. Okay, they have created it already. So when you take it out, then push the price upward. Okay, so if they push the price upward, you will also see it clearly. The price action will be there after the takeout of these stops. The price action will be there to push the price upward. They will always put the price action to drive the price either up or down. So that is based on the 4 hours charts. Based on the daily charts, okay, based on the daily charts, there is fire on the mountain. Okay, now based on the daily chart, you can see the structure. You can see the structure price to be taken out. Okay, and this area. So probably if this area is taken out, you just stop somewhere around there. Maybe stop somewhere around there. Okay, I think this area forms confluence. You can see confluence. Okay, so let me stop around this area. That's 21,500. Then gets a pin bar, price shoot upward. Okay, so that's a possibility. Okay, for continuation. So you always see the price action. You can see there is a price action here to drive the price upward. And even when they wanted to drive the price downward, there is also what do you call it? A price action. You can see one, the first inverted pin bar, the second inverted pin bar, the third inverted pin bar, to show that they want to drive the price downward. Okay, unfortunately, they failed. They pushed up, created a double bottom here. Okay, this bottom was taken out. This bottom was taken out. Then this is bullish engulfing candle. Halfway through to the bullish engulfing candle, drive the price up. Now, trying to drive the price downward. This can be regarded as an inverted hammer. Okay, then if this candle should close as a bearish engulfing candle, that will signal the movement of price downwards in a much more larger extent. Okay, it will be more clear if we should close this candle as a bearish engulfing candle. It will be more clearer, okay, for price to drive downwards. But from what we are seeing here, okay, anything can happen. Okay, so but we have a structure here that needed to be taken out. Okay, that needed to be taken out. And we drive price down to 21,500, then shoots up. Okay, and if that does not happen, if there is no price action, then price can continue to fall to take out all these stops here. To take out all these stops here, because these are stops and these are stops, and price crash downwards. And here in time past, if you look at it, okay, this is based on daily. Okay, in time past, if you look at what has happened in time past, we have something here. Can you see a bottom? we have a bottom here. Okay, we have a bottom here that can either push price upward, or they want to take it out after taking it out. So that is what I expect for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin can come and take this bottom out, I will expect price to continue to now find a reversal mode to continue to go. So my best buy area is around this area, which is around 17,006. So around 17,600 will be one of the best buy Bitcoin. So there's also a possibility for that. Okay, and immediately after that, if this can happen, price could come down to this area. There is going to be a rush to the upside to take out all the structures that they have created here. Okay, they will have created a lot of structures here, and also to take out this structure. Okay, so we will continue to monitor price closely. Okay, we'll continue to monitor price closely. So let's see what will happen tomorrow, and hopefully I'll come around to give you another recap and possible price future price movements. Okay, so I hope you have been able to gain one or two things from what we have done here. You can give a like, just click on the like button if you like what you've learned today. Alright, so and also subscribe to the channel so that you can always be alerted whenever I'm live. So if you have any question, please send it to me. Send it to me through the comment section, or join the Telegram group. The Telegram group is a great group, okay, where I give out alerts what will happen even before time. Okay, so you can see the Telegram link from the description below. Go to the description below, you'll find the Telegram link there. Okay, so join the Telegram group for live updates. It's also a place where you can ask all your questions. Okay, so I'll see you in the next tutorial class. Thank you.